Alright guys, we're back with another Pokemon Masters video, and we finally have Rose in Pokemon Masters. So Rose is going to be with Copperajah, and they're going to be a striker. They're going to be a steel striker in Pokemon Masters, and of course they're going to be another Pokefair, and they're coming out on July 14th. But as I was saying on the Orlina video, I would recommend to hold off and save your gems, because Anniversary, when these guys come out, is going to be a month later. So I would honestly hold off and save your gems for the Anniversary. But if you do need any of the Sync pairs and you have some gems to spare, then sure, you could test your luck, but I wouldn't go too crazy because, again, Anniversary is right around the corner, so I would hold off on your gems. But let's get right into this. So Rose and Copperajah, they're going to be a physical striker in the Steel type category, and at level 150, 5 stars, their physical attack is going to be 390. Physical and special defense is going to be 138, special attack 297, and their speed is 251. And I'm actually really surprised that Garbodor has faster speed than Copperajah, because we know elephants are actually pretty fast. But yeah, Steel type, I guess, so they're going to be slow instantly. So their passive, what? Oh my god. Oh my god, that passive is insanely long. That's probably the longest passive I've ever seen. Oh my... Okay. Let me try to read this without putting my glasses on. So their first passive over here, where it looks like a Harry Potter chapter. When a move used by the user's Pokemon target that targets itself or an ally is successful, the target becomes all ally sync pairs. When a move used by the user's Pokemon targets an opponent and is successful, the target becomes all opponent sync pairs. When the user's max move attacks an opponent, the target becomes all opponents sync pairs. The power and chance of applying additional effects of moves and max moves affected by this passive skill are not lowered even if they are multiple opponents. Okay, so basically it's kind of like extended rage or something like that, where it becomes AoE. Even if it's a single target attack, it becomes AoE. But it is also like that with allies too, so that's pretty interesting. And then they got Hit the Gas 5, and then Rose's Results, which powers up the user's Steel type's move, and the user's moves never misses. Alright, nice. Alright, so Copperajah and Rose actually seem pretty promising. I'm not gonna lie, like they actually look pretty good. So their their moveset looks pretty good too. So they got Iron Head, and underneath that they got G-Max Steel Surge, and applies the steel damage field effect to the opponent's field of play. Steel damage, Sync pairs will take steel type damage whenever they take an action. And then they got Max Rockfall with Stone Edge, and it causes a sandstorm. And then they got High Horsepower, and for High Horsepower with the max move, they're going to have raises special defense by 2 for everyone, which is nice. And then for their trainer move, raises the user's attack by 6 stat ranks, raises their crit by 3, and they get the physical moves next effect by 1, and lowers the user's speed by 2. So they're already pretty slow as is, and lowering their speed even more. Yeah, that's gonna kind of suck, because like all of their moves are 4 gauge, but their power is really good because of Hit the Gas 5. So Iron Head, we all know how good Iron Head is when it comes to flinching and everything, but now, because of it being like base power of 138 to 165, and then having the 30% chance to flinch, really good. And I'm pretty sure in their grid, they're going to have something to increase the chance of flinch as well. So yeah, definitely really good. Stone Edge, critical hits land more easily, and then High Horsepower, nothing else there. So yeah, like the moveset for Rose and Copperajah, like damn, they're actually really good. But let's go to the grid and we'll talk about them more over there. Alright, so here we have Rose. Again, typical attack stat increases. They got super duper effective 1. Defense crush 9, which, okay, that's actually not bad. So lowers the target's defense by 1 stat rank when the user's attack and move against it is successful. Yeah, that's really good. Steel DF on OP. Oh, okay, because that's their thing. Okay. Free move next 9. Applies the free move next effect to the user when its attacking move is successful, while skill damage field is applied to the opponent's field of play. Okay, so it's damage field. Alright. Okay, I just got completely brain farted there, but yeah, that's actually not bad too. If you want to pick this style up, that's not going to be bad at all. They got Double Down 2, G-Max Steel Surge Power Up. So that's their G-Max Power Up move. Impersive, Impervious. Jeez, I cannot talk today. My apologies, guys. I am sorry for that. They got Iron Head Power Ups along with Interference Immunity. Prevents the user from flinching, becoming confused, or becoming trapped, which is not bad. So if you're going up against a stage that they aren't going to be doing any of that, then this is going to be pretty useful there. They got Haymaker, so the more the user's attack is raised, the more it powers up the user's sync move. They got Furious Brawn. The more the user's attack is raised, the more it powers up the user's moves. Iron Head power-ups along with actions, not words, which is their training move. They have that as an MP refresh 2. Iron Head power-ups along with Iron Head move gauge refresh 9. Okay, so it turns into a 3 gauge move. Not bad. Alright, that's pretty good. They got, considering the power buff that Iron Head got with this Hit the Gas 5, bringing it to move gauge refresh 9, that is really good. Because instead of a 4 gauge move, it's just going to instantly turn into a 3 gauge move, which is really, really good. They got Max Super Preparation. Applies a super effective next effect to the user after using this max move. Steel DF, that I completely forgot the name of it again. Oh my god. Powers up the user's sync move when the steel damage field, is applied to the opponent's field of play. G-Max Steel Surge power up again. High horsepower power ups. Higher horsepower move gauge refresh 3. Move gauge refresh 3 for horsepower. They got Sync Freebie along with Max Countdown 1, Max Quake power up, Sand Shelter, Stone Edge power ups. Move gauge refresh 3 for Stone Edge. Sand of Time 2 quickly charges the user's move gauge during the Sandstorm. Surging Sand 3, Max Rockfall power up, and then they got their sync move power up. So yeah, let's go back to their page and we'll talk more about them over there. Alright, so Rose and Copperajah, they're actually really good for a striker, for a steel type. And among the steel type, I think they're actually in the top 5. I think they're in the top 5. Now, again, they're seeing them on paper is completely different than how they perform in battle, because they're going to have different scenarios, different situations every single time. So things will always be different, but on paper they definitely look very, very powerful. But as I was saying in the beginning of the video, the anniversary when these guys come out is going to be a month after. So I would highly recommend to save. Wait, if you have some spare gems that you want to just test your luck, then sure, give it a try. But don't blow all your gems on the July sync pairs, because anniversary is right around the corner. They always do something new for anniversary, and not always. Maybe they do something a little bit different, like adding in a new passive that is really good for the new sync pair. But besides that, honestly, save your gems for the anniversary. I promise you, it always pays off, because patience is key. Always, because if you don't get Rose now, he's going to come back in the future for sure. It's just a matter of being patient and waiting to get the same pair that you want. Now, if Rose is your favorite and he ends up and Copperajah is one of your favorite Pokemon as well, then sure, go for it, because they're actually a pretty good sync pair. So yeah, if they're good, you could use them, and if they're your favorite, then sure, go for them. But again, just keep in mind, anniversary right around the corner, so just save. Just save. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not going to be summoning for them, because I'll be honest, the Pokemon that they're getting, I'm not too crazy for. So I just don't really want them. But yeah, if you like them, then go for them, because they're really good. It's kind of I'm kind of contradicting myself, because I'm saying save for the anniversary, but at the end of the day, you make your own decisions. You do what you want, but I'm just giving my 2 cents. It's better to save, wait for the anniversary, and get those top at the end sync pairs for the anniversary then. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. That's going to be it for this video. Rose, Copperajah, Steel type striker. Definitely pretty good. Definitely pretty good for sure. But like, yeah, just because anniversary is right around the corner, like I'm just not like enticed to summon for these guys. And don't forget, like we're also going to be getting a run up to the 3 year anniversary. Is it the 3 or the 4 year anniversary? But they always do the run ups to the anniversaries as well. So like, just keep that in mind. So like at the end of July, then we're going to be getting like the run up to the anniversary. So then we're going to be getting another like big bad sync pair then as well. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Just keep all those things in mind, and yeah, we'll just go from there. But that's a good bit for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.